why is it in a sport that millions across the globe really, really love, so many people are still feeling left out? Soccer should unite us. It should break all the barriers that actually still exist. Exclusion still exists in this game today. Imagine what we could achieve, though, if every voice, every talent had a place in the game. It is going to be a great discussion to have because it's a step closer to creating more unity in the game. Welcome back. Markens here. It's the guy behind the Mass Young Gunners. Today, we're going to be tackling one of the most important issues in the game, inclusivity, being able to include others. We'll discuss the challenges that are creating, the tough, hostile environment that can exist in the game. Sometimes it gets to that point, and then some of the practical solutions that we can build. One of the things that sort of like keeps this game exclusive, meaning leaving people out, is the requirement that you must pay to play, and I mean pay to play a lot of money. So you're excluding these who really can't afford thousands, right? A few hundreds they can do, but if it's thousands, they may not be able to do it. And it's just one example. So let's dive in a little deeper, and let's talk about the lack of representation. Like, the problem is, historically, soccer has lacked the representation across race, gender, and some of the other backgrounds. Okay, so this environment really limits the diversity and the growth of the game. It really deprives the sport of unique perspective. Like, it can create and find untapped talent, but yet a lot of those talented players are actually left out a lot of times because they can't afford it. Now, the importance of that is when you talk about diverse team and creativity and innovation and coming from different backgrounds, socially, all the different backgrounds possible. Okay, it is a great opportunity to have a forum where you can bring all those together and sort of like create the area where the different backgrounds, sometimes it's race, sometimes it's language, sometimes it's culture, all come and work under one roof to strategically reach one goal. Okay, now the more inclusive environment builds stronger and better connected communities in general, especially in the cities. We happen to be in the city, where we operate, where we play a lot of our games. And to be honest, sometimes we come across teams that are really that have that inclusive thing, that are more inclusive and have the diversity. And sometimes you can see the chaos that happens because of it. At other times, you can see how beautiful it can really work. So the community partnership with local schools and community centers, including like other small communities that may not have an opportunity to be part of the program, or the programs that are available out there, are key to make sure that we're reaching out for them. Affordable programs, low cost, free soccer clinics and equipment, and low maybe enrollment fees, so that the game, especially here in the United States, it's not becoming the game of those who can afford it only. Okay, so we want to be able to pair the experience with players, coaches, and others from diverse groups and diverse background, and really advocate for that. Whether the staff, the coaches, and the leadership role, they all reflect on those diversity group. Look, you're looking at me here. Back when I was much younger, the game really was not as diverse as it is now, which it has evolved into that. But when I went away to college, we did have 16 different nationalities on that team, which really was the most. It was super talented. We accomplished a lot soccer-wise, but it had to be the most entertaining guys I've ever been around, because the comedy was always present, and you couldn't have scripted it any better. So grassroots programs providing scholarships for underprivileged kids are going to be a key. Soccer clubs hosting inclusive events for any type of kid to play in, and organizing like partnership with local communities, create leagues where everyone can feel welcome Those are all initiatives that we're working on, and we're pointing it out because we know how important it is for us as an organization to reach out to different communities so we can have and make our contribution to the inclusivity that we're trying to really promote here in these discussions. So the financial barriers is a big deal. We definitely try to address that the best we can. My motto is if your reason for not playing is money, let's figure it out. Let's eliminate let's eliminate that barrier and let's get going. So I always ask, if money was not the problem, would you play? Would they love to play? And if the answer is yes, we'll figure it out. We'll make it happen. So, we don't want to have the stereotypes of biases as an issue. So we try to educate and really address that with families. And we do that in the background. And we really want to make sure that people feel as if they can come and really grow and focus on what really, really matters, which is offering a forum where kids can feel as if that they're included. They feel comfortable. They feel like, okay, when I come, I belong, and therefore they can be at their best. And yes, you can have different backgrounds and still have great relationships with people who are different. After all, isn't that what the world is like? Once you're gonna have to get along with people from all types of different backgrounds. So creating a community where it's inclusive isn't just about that. It's really about breaking barriers and challenging the norms where, oh yeah, if you don't have a lot of money, you can't play, and fostering that into a culture where if the parents and the families have the right character, let's eliminate the need to have the certain barriers such as the economic part, break them, prevent them from joining. So we can definitely make this a great game, especially here in the States. And I really think together with that type of vision and thought process, we can keep moving that game forward. After all, someone had done it for me, and I definitely want to make sure I afford that same opportunity for the young ones coming up behind me. So until next time, thanks for listening. Until next time, keep enjoying the game, keep enjoying each other, and I'll see you on your next video.